Good afternoon. Welcome and thank you very much for attending our 2019 Spring Memorial Service of the Konko Church of Chicago. Konko Dajin taught us, because humans are born through the blessing of Kami, they must also die with the blessing of Kami. Therefore, if a childbirth is a happy event, then death is a much happier event, since one becomes a Kami. The reason this is so abhorred is because people have not yet developed enough peace in their mind to accept death. Practice faith so that you will be blessed with a peace of mind. No one knows when they will die. It is determined by Kami. Then it is too late to practice faith after a crisis has already arisen. People must always have faith which will be strong enough for crucial times. For the autumn memorial service last year, I talked about the most important people for me who passed away last year. Their death changed dramatically my philosophy of life and death. Death is not abhorred at all. This is a divine blessing of relief. Today, I would like to tell you again about 4 people whose life and death had such an impact on me. I have already talked about the lives and deaths of 3 people in my sermon for the autumn memorial service, so today I would like to add one update to them. Deborah Mitsuki, my brother-in-law, passed peacefully away on Friday, June 8, at age 68 last year. He was a man of the heart of the earth. He was the second son of my Prime Minister Reverend Soichi Otsubo and Mrs. Isoe Otsubo. The more Mitsuki Sensei listened to his father's teaching, the more he realized the importance of the heart like the earth. He had a soft and gentle character by nature. The nature of the earth completely suited his nature. Therefore, he has done his best to respect each and every happening in his life as Kami's sacred doing, with gratitude like the nature of the earth, to polish his heart and renew himself throughout his life. He has always prayed and accepted everything with calmness, whatever happened, and no matter how it happened. He has shown the wonder of total acceptance. 2 years before his death, he was diagnosed with stage 4 stomach cancer. Without a bit of fear, he respected his stomach cancer as Gansama, honorable cancer, and did his best to change cancer cells into alcohol cells, peaceful, joyful cells. Through having done so, he could greatly change his lifestyle, his character, and his destiny. He could develop his heart so deeply that we all admired this faith training of his, and he led our faith closer and closer to Kami. I believed he would have completely recovered from it through this faith practice of his. However, he passed away. First, I was shocked to hear it. Then I believed there would be more important reason Kami had for his death. His final words were Konko-sama. He left everything up to Kami. He entered into the next world with divine virtue. He is now working vividly in the next world, as our founder said. After Konko Dain physical form is gone, Konko Dain will go wherever asked. These are words that cannot be declared without conviction beyond our human founder, who was a divine person. Mitsuki Sensei shows this conviction is not only for our founder. Like Konko Daijin Mitsuki Sensei now goes wherever asked, anywhere in the world. Mrs. Emiko Otsubo, my sister, was Mitsuki Sensei's wife. She has realized his presence through daily happenings so precisely that he has never felt lonely since his death, even though he has not been able to physically see him. The working of his Mitama spirit are beyond the barrier of this world and the next world. I visited the Konko Church of Iraq last October. I first thought I should have encouraged Emikoku-sama as her older brother. When I saw her, I was impressed with how lively she was, and how vividly she felt Mitsaki-sensei's presence all the time. She participated to deepen peace and joy in her heart to communicate with him all the more. When she was asked what the process of life meant for her, she answered that it was a connection with Mitsaki-sensei and his parental heart. How impressive is that? Reverend Kayoko also passed away peacefully on Monday, July 16 at age 71 last year. She was the wife of Reverend Michikitaburo Otsubo, the third son of Reverend and Mrs. Soichiro Otsubo. She was diagnosed with the interstitial phenomena a few years ago. She threw up blood last July and was hospitalized. She told her older daughter, Mrs. Haruko Suenaga, who came from Brazil to take care of her, that she was the happiest wife ever. She thundered out to her children who were crying beside her bed, "You don't need to cry." With all her children gathering beside her, she started to recite the divine reminder in a low voice. Everyone joined in reciting. Then she peacefully entered into the next world. Within 3 months before her passing, her brother Mr. Norikazu Tanaka called her and said, "My life will be over soon." Then she said to him, "Do you know where you are going? You are going to the world of Airaku, the world of peaceful, joyful hearts." He nodded. Her words impressed me a lot. That's why, at her final moment, she recited the divine reminder. What a great example her final moment was for all of us Konko believers. Mrs. Haruko Nakaoka passed away on February 1st, 2014. We had a 50-year memorial service of her Mitama spirit at her husband Haruno's house on Friday, February 8. Their son Kurt and his wife Nancy joined us in it. Haruno is now 98 years old. Haruno-san and Haruko-san had lived their married lives together for 60 years. They loved each other so much and never quarreled at all, which amazed me a lot. Of course, Haruno-san felt lonely, but talked with her Mitama spirit to communicate with her and realized her prayers for him came from the next world. Haruno-san once saw a ball of light flying through him and felt it was the light of Haruko-san's Mitama spirit. Later, I received a card from Haruno-san saying, "I have been a Buddhist with my family. I like Takeuchi-sensei and your wife very much, but I can get used to Konko religion, so no more service here." I was greatly shocked with it. Through Haruko-san's relatives, they got acquainted with us and started to willingly come join us in some occasions such as grand ceremonies and memorial services. However, my efforts were too poor to change his heart. It was because of my lack of divine virtue. I have not had a sizable influence, as is stated in the following teaching: the depth of religious experience, the level of moral character, the size of influence on those around you. I honestly sought and sought for the heart of the universe through this shock. Then I heard Kami's voice saying that Kami wishes me to acquire more virtue, divine virtue. Now I do my best to dispel each and every happening as Kami's sacred doing, thankfully, brightly, and gracefully, to develop an unbreakable peace and joy in my heart. Mrs. Haruko Oba passed away peacefully on Sunday, March 4, 2018, at 83 years old. She was a prominent singer for the Lyric Opera in Chicago. She was one of the soprano in the Chicago Opera chorus, and was the only Asian soprano in her younger days. At one point, she was encouraged to try to go to Italy and study to be in the famous aria On a Sunny Day, which is in Madame Butterfly. But she chose to stay in Chicago with her husband, Mr. Shunjiro Oba. She had often joined us for special events of the Konko Church of Chicago, such as New Year's Day ceremonies, the grand ceremonies, and the memorial service like this one. We had a lot of enjoyable and memorable time with her. No matter how deeply you extend our appreciation to her, it is still not enough. When I heard this song on a sunny day with Koto at the Japan Festival last year, it was then that I wished to have her memorial concert. We had it on Sunday, March 3rd, 2 weeks ago at the Molten Grove Public Library. Kami arranged everything so smoothly that we had a gorgeous concert, better than we had expected. More than 80 guests came all the way to pay respect to Oba-san for the concert, and everyone enjoyed the fruitful program. We started this concert with a song On a Sunny Day with Koto and ended with the song I Am a Southern Wind That Blow. I will get joy welled up in Oba-san's heart in the next words like ours in this word. Concordia taught us, practice faith and gain divine virtue will let you live a long life. Immortality is important for humans. Immortality is when others keep praying for you after you die. In commemorating the 160th anniversary year of the Divine Call, I do my best this year to develop my unbreakable, peaceful, and joyful heart, to acquire divine virtue, and definitely be of great service to open this true way of Konko in Chicago and beyond. Thank you very much.